You know, Einstein said once that true talent robs. It doesn't borrow, it robs. It just hides the fact. And there is a scene in Fright Night that I absolutely robbed. There was a movie I saw in London when I was there doing Greystoke called Excalibur. And there is an intense, intense scene. And I believe this movie was made, probably filmed in 80, 81. There were no digital effects then. And the intense scene is you've got one of those Lancelot guys, King Arthur, Merlin, Trifid, I don't know who they were. But he gets stabbed between his, his guts and his back. And he takes a lance and he's shirtless. And you don't see the actual stabbing. And he's writhing on the ground trying to pull it out. And he turns once, and you see the sword cutting into his flesh, and you see the tip back here. And without a cut, he keeps writhing, and he goes, ah! And he pulls it out and tosses it to the moss. And it's gone. There's just a little bloody wound there, but you see the fact that this is gone. And I just sat there, and I said, really? I'm supposed to be somewhat of an expert, and I don't know how they did that. So I rented the film on VHS, and I watched it over and over and over again. And I finally realized that the way it had to have been done without digital help was that he had a retractable blade in his front, and he had a tip sticking out of his back. And the only way they could have pulled this off in those days is for him to slowly go, and the retractable thing works in reverse because it's a sprung blade going, inside of one segment, inside of another segment. So he does this as he rolls over ever so slightly for 2 frames to hide the fact there absolutely must have been a monofilament attached to the tip. And when he rolls over, someone off camera jerked it away the second he pulls the spring-loaded blade back out and rolls back over to reveal that it's not there. Absolutely has to be the way. And I studied this and studied it and studied it. And I thought, oh my God, that is the coolest trick ever. I have to find a movie to use that in. And so when Fright Night came along and Jerry Dandridge wants to show that he can heal himself, the pencil stabbing in the hand. Okay, it's the same trick. It may not be as dramatic as a huge cutlass, but it's a collapsible pencil. You go, and it collapses, it slides into itself, right? So it looks like it's getting smaller, it looks like it's going in, and at the same time, he rotates his hand over and reveals to the camera that the lead end of the pencil is sticking out. Now, that clearly, there was an appliance on his palm, and we stuck a fake pencil on, a sharpened pencil on the other side. We had this fake one going in there, so he goes like that in one smooth move, and it looks like, oh my God. But then, he goes like this, all in one shot, unedited, just like Excalibur. He releases the tension on the spring, pulls the pencil back out. I had a line attached to the tip, and I had someone off camera yank it off. So he goes like this, down, prove it, back, gone, all in one shot. If that's not magic, Chris Angel can suck my d. I'm telling you, that's cool shit. So I go to the editing room with Tom, right? Tom Holland, the director. Here's how he's edited the scene. He goes, stab, reveal, cut, reaction of Charlie, and you come back and you do this. And I'm like, Tom, do you understand that you have destroyed the entire intent of this effect? You ruined it. You crucified it. You totally destroyed it. You don't need this cutaway. The magic is that it goes in, out, gone, hello. And Tom's like, okay, I'll take that shot out.